One today is worth two tomorrows. The people who say you can't, and you won't are usually the ones scared that you will. Never expose your next step. Just take the step. A fish with a closed mouth never gets caught. Life will test you, just before it blesses you. You can either be a negative or positive person in life, but only one will get you somewhere. Be careful how you talk to yourself because you are listening. We generate fears while we sit, we overcome them by action. Grind like nobody has your back. The things you say about others say a lot about you. The journey of your success will always begin with the small step of taking a chance. Stop expecting life to be fair, start expecting yourself to be a better player, capable of handling any situation. You can often regret your words, but you will never regret your silence. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like the foolish beginner, you'll never be the graceful master. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer someone else up. Set your mind on a definitive goal, and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. There's no limit to what you can achieve, except that which you place in your mind. Embrace solitude as a time for reflection and self-discovery. Many of the people you told your secret to have already told it to others. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. Comfort is the enemy of progress. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. You're very hard to control when you're healthy. You're very hard to manipulate when you're clear. You're very hard to influence when you're sovereign. Your direction is more important than your speed. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. Your goals are the compass that guide you through the storm of life. You spend your first 20 years worrying about what people think about you. You spend your next 20 years swearing that you don't care what people think about you. You spend the next 20 years realizing that they aren't thinking about you. If you stay positive in a negative situation, you win. There are times when you see someone for the last time and don't even realize it. Watch out, you'll never know the true value of the moment, until it becomes a memory. There are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. If you want the present to be different from the past, study the past. Don't see anyone as your competition. You don't have the same goals, ambition, or brains. You're not the same. There is no other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. The secret of achievement is to hold the picture of a successful outcome in your mind. Ships don't sink because of the water around them, ships sink because of the water that gets in them. Don't let what's happening around you get inside you and weigh you down. Find something you love, something you can lean on to, something that would keep you going. You need something to fall back on when you get depressed. What to speak is knowledge, and when to speak is intelligence. The heaviest burden we carry is the weight of our expectations. Spend time with the elderly, their wisdom and experiences are invaluable. Be alone until you're valued. We cannot become what we want by remaining what we are. Just because the past didn't turn out like you wanted it to, doesn't mean your future can't be better than you ever imagined. Accept both compliments and criticism. It takes both sun and rain for a tree to grow. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Don't let new wisdom lead you to condemn yourself over old struggles. Don't let other people's opinions drown out your inner voice. Waiting for change while not doing anything for it is like waiting for the train at a bus stop. Focus on the step in front of you, and not the whole staircase. Your thoughts are like boomerangs. What you pass along to others is what will come back to you.